Gladys boss Shollei was married to Sam Shollei, and together they had three children. They were married in 1994. By 2016, the marriage had collapsed due to serious disagreements and turbulence. She chose not to appear in court. In January 2020, a magistrate officially dissolved the marriage, granting her custody and barring her ex-husband from accessing their properties after she alleged violence. A year later, in December 2020, she married Dr. Neil Richard Horn, a specialist psychiatrist and a university friend. Their wedding was private, limited attendees, no mobiles allowed, and ceremonies held in Cape Town and Kenya. She is a mother of 5 children. Born on 27 May 1974 in Uasin County, Gladys Bose Shollei pursued education with exceptional focus. She earned her Bachelor of Law from University of Nairobi before obtaining a diploma in law from the Kenya School of Law and a Masters of Law from the University of Cape Town. Her academic journey continued with an MBA from Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology. Early in her career, she served as a lecturer at the University of Nairobi, imparting knowledge and nurturing young legal minds. Her public service trajectory then took her through roles such as Deputy Chief Election Officer at the Interim Independent Electoral Commission. In 2010, following Kenya's new constitutional framework, Shollei was appointed Chief Registrar of the Judiciary, a position of immense responsibility overseeing administration of judicial functions and law reporting. She pursued modernization, pushing for technology integration like televised judgments, a progressive idea that quickly positioned her at odds with traditional strongholds resistant to change. She will later say her reformist zeal cost me my job. In October 2013, the Judicial Service Commission dismissed Gladys Shollei from office. They leveled grave accusations: misappropriation of 2.2 billion Kenyan shillings, financial misconduct, insubordination, and violation of leadership ethics under Chapter 6 of the Constitution. Further allegations included wrongly cashing sitting allowances, taking excessive salary advances, and lease payment irregularities. Shollei fought back publicly. She used the media to tell her own story, stating that her dismissal lacked procedural fairness and transparency. Her courage resonated with many women in leadership. In 2014, the Industrial Court ruled in her favor, noting the JSC had not given her a fair hearing. Yet the Court of Appeal reinstated her dismissal in 2014. Shollei pressed on through Kenya's legal system, showing an unyielding belief in justice. Then, in February 2022, the Supreme Court ruled her termination was unlawful, citing violations of her rights to fair administrative action and ordering compensation. She emerged not just vindicated, but also wiser and more resolute. She reflected on betrayal and refined her trust. In 2017, Shollei re-entered public life through politics, winning the Uasin Gishu Women Representative seat on Jubilee Party ticket. As a women representative, she championed legislative reform, introducing a bill to replace reserved women's seats with full constituencies to enforce gender parity in parliament. In August 2022, she was re-elected under the UDA party with significantly more votes, a reaffirmation of her political appeal. Shortly afterwards, she was elected Deputy Speaker of National Assembly, a historic position that positions her as one of Kenya's most powerful women in parliament. Gladys Shollei's story is not one of defeat but of determination. She faced dismissal, public scandal, and personal stress and rose again. Through it all, she held on to the truth, waged battles for fairness, embraced motherhood, and earned one of the highest seats in Kenya's legislature. Her life challenges us to ask, what will we do when betrayed? How do we reclaim our narrative when systems fail us? And how do we balance personal pain with public purpose? Today, as Deputy Speaker, Gladys Shollei stands not as a fallen public servant, but as a testament to resilience, leadership, and redemption. This is her story, and it's far from over.